Our operated business with 35 years can make it easier for you. Call 02-9659-0900. Ask for Richard Spiteri or speak to one of the friendly staff members to learn how. Get assistance today. Call Hill's Family Funerals, station sponsor.
SC Timbers Castle Hill are flooring experts. Not just flooring, SC Timbers supply, install and guarantee solid timber, engineered, laminate and vinyl flooring.
Boom, boom. Hello, everybody. Just waiting for the ads to finish.
Preference and quick step.
And we're on fire.
946660 or
Oh,
visit
going on here, Facebook.
sctimbers.com.au to arrange a free quote
Mamma
today.
mia.
Station
There we go.
sponsor, SC Timber Floors and Shutters in
better.
grain quality. Looking for a stopover between Sydney and Brisbane? Visit the City Centre Motel Kempsey on the mid-north coast. Clean, comfortable rooms with friendly staff to give you that family hospitality to ensure your stay is enjoyable. Within walking distance of the RSL.
How is everybody? Tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county, guys.
Book on our webpage, kempseymotel.com,
Oh.
or contact us directly on 026562.
Oh, better get the mic.
Station sponsor.
Welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome to my show. You're listening live across 7 platforms tonight, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, and I have Ellie here with me. Say hello, Ellie. She's on the Facebook as well as she's on Facebook in her pajamas as well as
I'm cozy and comfortable.
I love it.
Bluey pajamas, so who could go wrong there?
I know, right? Jeez, how dare me say that? Oh my gosh. Exactly, I know. I'm going to wear mine next time too, so we have a pajama party. So welcome to the show, guys. We're streaming live across 7 platforms, Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, and the Facebook pages. So come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. I always love to know who I'm helping around the world. I'm an international medium. I relay direct messages from spirit. No cards, no crystal balls, no crystals, no pegs, no thongs, no nothing. So this is my desk. This is my notepad. This is my beautiful pen that Annette Reardon got made for me. She's made for me quite a few of these Lesley Spaliviero pens. Thank you for that. For my birthday, it was beautiful. And I've got notepads. I've got a whole pencil case full of them. So that's so cool. Thanks for joining me. So come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We're also streaming live across a live 90.5 FM radio station as well. So if you'd like to have a free reading, then you need to come to the main page. The main page is Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So we stream live every single Monday night from 9 to 11 on a live 90.5 FM. This is our 63rd show, Ellie, is it?
Yeah.
63rd show here on a Monday. I've done over 331 live shows, including tonight, and most of them have been on radio. So I put my neck on the line pretty much between 4, 6, or 8 hours a week. I used to do it like permanently for 8 hours a week, free for everybody, to help everybody around the world, because I have a gift that was given to me a long time ago, and I have a gift where I have the psychic part, which is past, present, and future. Not every psychic can be a medium, and I also have the mediumship side as well, which is talking to your past loved ones. And everybody has a spirit guide. They have angels. Just because you don't see something doesn't mean it's not there. And the spirit guide that I have, I was told a couple of years ago that it was, some ancient Roman pharaoh that stands behind me, and I feel his energy behind me. He's a very poker face. I can't even talk. Very poker face person. Does not smile. Does not crack any laughter at all. He's just very dead serious and very protective of me. So I don't need to sit here and meditate at all. I just relay direct messages from spirit, and I believe that when you're a psychic, you have the spirit guide telling you the past, present, and future, which is coming from the right brain hemisphere, which is your subconscious mind. And then when I have the mediumship side, I always believe that, or I feel that is your past loved ones coming through. And they show me it in a format of remote viewing, which means when you come out of the shower, it's like your mirror is a bit misty, and I see the mist on the mirror, but it starts to clear up, and then I see it crystal clear, just like you're looking out of your eyes right now. So that's how I see it. That's what remote viewing is. It's the best way I can describe it. I can't think of any other way other than if a lot of people say, oh, you've got to raise your vibration so you protect yourself and blah, blah, blah. But I've been a personal trainer for about 36, 37 years as well, lectured anatomy and physiology in 2 colleges and done a lot of things since, 16 years ago, I got sick with cancer and I just decided to do everything I love and learn everything I love and get ticketed with it as well. So certified. So the part that I'm trying to get to is that I have messages from the past loved ones from about when I got sick with the cancer, because I almost died in just before one of my surgeries. So, and that kind of, shed a light on me. And I said to myself, if I'm going to do anything in this life here, I'm going to do everything that I love so that I can make sure that I get ahead in my life and do what I have to do and make sure that I enjoy every minute of it. So it was my birthday a couple of weeks ago. So I had a party. And I just love to enjoy my life. Every year is 1 year more that I've actually lived instead of passing from cancer myself. And if I can give this gift back to people and help people and give them some form of, peace or some form of guidance as well, I will do it, because you're given a gift. If you've got a gift, you don't have to, sacrifice your people around you and make them pay for everything, because I don't believe that gift is for that reason. I believe that you were given the gift so that you could share the gift with people and it'll come back tenfold to you eventually later on. So, but another way of me explaining how I lower my vibration, just getting back to that, because a lot of people say that you have to raise your vibration. But if I was doing a boxing class, teaching a boxing class, and I'm trying to do a reading at the same time, that's just not feasible. You can't do that. So I believe that I have my body and my transition from my high energy, which is my talking and my conscious mind, into which is your left brain that's listening to me now, and into your right brain, which is your subconscious mind, which is the part that does all the talking to the universe, to all your spirit guides. And that's when people get messages, is on your right side, which is the subconscious brain. But I believe it's like when you're in a plane and you're in the plane and the pilot's in automatic mode and you're in automatic mode, just reading a book or sleeping or watching the TV in the plane. And then all of a sudden you come down and you're landing at your destination and you're landing on the ground and you've hit the ground, and that's when you've grounded yourself. But for me, when I do this, and especially when I'm talking to past loved ones or doing the mediumship side, it's like I've had to drop my vibration down low so that I can actually hit that ground or underneath the water. It's like when you go underwater and you can't hear anything but your breathing. Well, that's exactly how I feel it. It's peaceful. It's very, very relaxing, and it's very calm for me. So it wouldn't matter if I've had something traumatic happened, 5-10 minutes before, I can still lower my vibration down so that I can actually talk to the past loved ones, because it takes a lot of energy for them to come through from the other side to me, to show me, or any medium, any real genuine medium. It takes a lot of energy for a past loved one to come through. So don't think that, like, if you're just on the verge of actually getting used to talking to spirit, or you're just coming through as a medium, or like I said, you could be a psychic and have past, present, and future, but you can't always be a medium. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just the way that your gift has been given to you. So the mediumship side is that the past loved one takes a lot of energy to come through. So if you're starting out and you think that you're missing things, or I hate the word when people say, there's a blockage. There's no such thing as a blockage. It's just because you're missing the faint messages that are coming through from your past loved ones. Because I see them throw their hands up in the air and going, oh my God, they're saying that I showed them 10 signs yesterday and they're saying they didn't see anything. Well, they don't come out of being passed over into a different universe, and they don't come over to our side, the living side, and say, hey, how you going? I saw that you had a coffee with so-and-so yesterday. You know what I mean? They don't have a full-on conversation with you. What they do is they actually give you faint messages, and that's the part that people miss the most. And for me, I get the psychometry, I get all the clairs, the hearing, the feeling, the smelling, especially the feeling. I like to get rid of that quicker, because if someone's got a broken leg, or a choking, or broken arm, or injured shoulder, I don't want to have that pain for half the night. Nobody does. I want to get rid of that pain straight away. So I have to acknowledge that pain straight away and get rid of it and tell the person who I'm reading for. Now, I have people come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and they post up their questions here. So if you've got a question, you need to go to the main page and ask me on that page. And love, like, and share it. We love to know who we're helping around the world, which is, I've helped people from, South Africa to Tasmania, to Belgium, to Ireland, to all around the world. And my page has about 4,000 validations on it. I still have to go and put up last month's validation, so that'll be coming through hopefully this weekend. Because it's a short week. So let's say hello to everybody. We've got Grand Rising. Yes, perfect. From Jen Hill. She says, Grand Rising ladies from Nova Scotia in Canada. Thanks for joining us, Jen. She's off the mark. And we've got Joanne Howard. She says, hi, Leslie, Ellie, and Spirits. We've got Michelle Coburn. I hope you have all had a beautiful Easter with your families. Yes, and it's Easter Monday over here. It's 9 p.m. at night, or just after 9 p.m. at night. We're on fire. Spirit feels good. I had woke up the last 2 mornings at 6:30 a.m. and stayed in bed just having, just a relaxing time in bed till 9:30. So I stayed in bed as long as I could because I don't usually get to do that, which is really nice for a change. So Chelsea Westcott, hey, Leslie, she says, and Jill Polglaze is here. Hello. We've got Christine Hall, I've said you. Tanya Aikens, hello. We've got Chelsea again, nicest, blondest hair ever. Oh, thank you. Chloe CJ, hello. I still can't see your top fan there, Chloe. Just saying, and that's a running funny joke with us with the page. Chloe's always saying that she's not a top fan, even though she's always on it. I don't know how the Facebook algorithm works. I'm still trying to work it out, guys. So it showed me some figures on my page the other day that everyone saw, and we don't agree with it. Facebook, sorry about that. So we've had Christine Hall. She says, I hope you both had a great Easter. Yes, we did. Thank you. So we've got Chelsea. She's from Vancouver in Canada. Thanks for joining me. Who else have we got here? Patricia Pertain. Thanks for joining me. We've got Northern Rivers, New South Wales is Christine Hall. And Tanya Aiken says, hi, Michelle. We've got Linda Bocci. I don't know how to say that. B-U-C-C-I Bookie, is it? And Omni Jerish, hello. We did have a fantastic Easter. Finally, we had a break, like do certain things. I don't know. I just potted around the house, stayed with the pets, watched a couple of movies, and it was really nice, actually, to do nothing, to be honest. I done work, of course, but at my own pace. So we've got Chelsea Westcott. I'm really hoping you get a chance to give me a message. I would be so grateful. Well, aren't you lucky, Chelsea? So what do I get for you? What does Spirit get for you on a Easter Monday? So I already feel the anxiety already, and I feel like there's issues around the nose or sneezing. I had like 6 in a row. I couldn't even answer the phone, so someone's trying to ring me, and I had 6 in a row sneezes today from the weather, all the wind blowing around. But I feel like for you going forward, number 17, 1 in 7 is 8 in the month of August. So what's that coming up? What does that mean to you? Either 17, 8 or August for you. I'm also getting 11, 2 for February or 2 or November. So numbers are coming up. I feel like November is going to be a big change, okay? So lots of change. I'm seeing 555. So look up the 555, which is change. And the angel numbers, so it's www.angel-numbers.com. I don't know why they put the hyphen in. They should just did angelnumbers.com, but it's a hyphen in there. So I also feel like for you, there's issue around home, and I feel like there's a little bit of a communication breakdown. They're also saying to me, zippity zip, I don't like what's going on around you, okay? So pull back the reins. That's what I'm hearing. And they just showed me, so my spirit guide for the psychic part shows me things in themes. So when I get themes, it's usually the same theme for a different person. So I see the zippity zip, and he goes, tell her to zip it up, like go like this and zip it up. So I'm just saying, just pull back the reins 2 to 4 weeks from now. Things are going to change. So everything will settle down, okay? And they just show me quicksand as well. So I feel like you're in the quicksand, but you can't get yourself out because there's the rope there to pull, like to get to it, to pull yourself out. But there's no getting there yet. Okay, it's like you're just about 10 centimeters too short of grabbing onto the rope. So hold the fort. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, Chelsea. So pull back the reins, hold the fort, zippity zip, and hold. Just stand back and just watch what goes on. Okay, you'll get more out of watching people what goes on than what it is to interact or react. Because I feel like you're like one of these people that just shoot from the hip. Because I just saw the shooting from the hip come up. So don't react. Okay, so it's really important to deflate everything at the moment. So pull it back, okay? Really, really important for you. And I think you know what I mean. And I'll leave it there. Thank you. So Tanya Aiken said, I'm from a cold and windy Katoomba in the Blue Mountains. It would be. So here at the moment, 2 weeks ago, it was a roasting couple of days. And then, oh God, wasn't it, Ellie? And now it's freezing. And Ellie's got the thickest pajamas on I've ever seen in my life. So, but she's warm, and that's the main thing, isn't it, Ellie?
Yeah.
As long as she's warm. I said, I don't care if you come here with makeup all over your face. I said, I don't care if you draw all over your face. I couldn't care less. As long as you're comfortable and happy, that doesn't worry me.
I'll do that next week.
No,
Then
you're
you
not
will
doing
have
that.
to get your sign saying I can't work under these conditions.
My boss, I always say at work that I have this saying, I can't work under these conditions. And so my boss got 2 signs made up, black and white signs. I can't work under these conditions at work. So he's got one in the boardroom above the TV in the boardroom, and he's got one in my office, in my office on my desk, saying I can't work under these conditions. It's quite funny. You have to see it. It's quite funny. Now Ellie wants it. So let's keep going. If you'd like to have a free reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So when you have that free reading, all you have to do is, all I expect back is you to type in capitals validation so that Ellie can pick it up and she can read out the validations and just put everything down in one hit, not separately, because otherwise we can't pick it up. So Rosie Tinsley says, yes, please, I would appreciate a message. Thank you. So Rosie, I don't know why, but I feel like there's issues with swallowing or dry throat or issues around the throat. It's like you've had it, or someone around you. I feel like this is a female. She's had it checked, but she's not quite sure. And I don't think it's nodules. I just think there's something not right with the hydration, and the throat's taking the load of it. Okay, so this Rosie, I feel like this is a hydration thing. So top up the minerals as well. I feel like there's a zinc deficiency as well. Do you get like confusion, or is this an older lady around you that had confusion, and then she's also saying to me that she could not focus? I feel like that's a zinc deficiency. If that's not you, then that was this elderly lady around you. Okay, and I feel like this was a mother figure, like a grandmother figure or great grandmother figure. She's saying to me that they both look the same. So who is that around you? Both look the same. She's saying to me. She says we're like twins. I'm also getting 13 around you. So this month, 4 and April for this month. So what's coming up this month? And I feel like this is the last, say 23rd, 24th, 25th. They also just showed me 23. So 2 and 3 is 5 in the month of May. And they also showed me 26. So 2 and 6 is 8 in the month of August. So what's coming up around August for you? May is significant, and August for you. Lots of stuff coming up. They're saying to me couple of I can't talk because I feel like this lady's here now. I feel like she had issues with the throat, and there's a couple of obstacles coming up for you, but I don't feel like you need to worry about anything, okay? You're a worrywart, so pull back the reins. That's what I'm hearing with you as well. So it's time for everyone to settle down, okay? Get out of automatic mode. It's time to think, because I can see you thinking, cup of tea thinking, but it's time to start spreading your wings and start getting everything organized till the end of the year, okay? Because lots of changes coming up for you as well. And I'll leave that there. So we've got Rosie Tinsley. She's from Queensland. Thanks for joining me. Yes. So Christine Hall, we will be doing prayers tonight. I have, where did my phone go, Ellie? It's probably over there. I have my phone. Yeah, I think it's over there. But I have a prayer for you from Miss Harvey. She's written a pet prayer a couple of months ago. I think it's on the side, Ellie. It's here somewhere. Anyway, she wrote a prayer for us a couple of weeks ago about pets and stuff. Thank you, about pets and stuff. So we'll find that prayer and we will do that prayer tonight for you, okay? So that we can get your little cutie pie out of hospital, because she's got a dog that's actually had major surgery yesterday, and it just needs our prayers. That's all, okay? So we'll get it out of hospital. It's not the first time that we've actually done really powerful prayers, and the power of prayer from everybody else thinking about it is even more powerful. So just hold the fort, and manifest the pet coming out of the hospital. I'm almost going to say jail then, but coming out of hospital, because I do see it smiling. I do see you smiling. Okay, so hold the fort. Don't think of anything else. And I'll leave that there. But if you'd like to have a question answered, you need to come to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I just found it. It's called Dogs and Kittens. That's really cute. So it might be a pet thing tonight. Okay. Yeah, she's saying to me, can I please ask for prayers for my fur baby? She has had emergency surgery this weekend and her kidney function needs to get better and she needs to start walking properly. It's a miracle she even made it through the surgery. That's what the vet said. Yeah, it's beautiful. She loves you. Her name is Fluffy. So we've got Fluffy, cute name. The doggy that's had surgery this weekend, emergency surgery. So let's do some power of prayer at the end of the show and get the puppy out of. I call any dog a puppy. It doesn't matter if they're 13 years of age. I'll call them a puppy because they're still cute. Thank you, Rosie. She's absolutely appreciate you. Thank you. So let's keep going. Okay. I feel like it's going to be Tanya Aiken. She said, does Spirit have any messages for me about my upcoming surgery? I remember answering these questions for you a while ago. She said, do you see me having regional anesthetic or general? I feel like it's going to be general. I don't know why. I just was drawn to the word general more. Thank you, Christine. She says, you have a lovely giving heart. Thank you. Susan McDowell, supper appreciation. Thank you. What do we got here? Mary McWelly Reardon. I got beautiful messages yesterday. Clouds, ladybugs, and hawks. Oh, go figure. So that's right. Your spirit or your past loved ones. That's what I mean. Like you'll see the faint signs. So if you miss them, they can't always put them back up again. It's not like, they can just go and open the door 10 times and make you notice. Like they'll open the door once. It's up to you to catch it. If you're not in tune with what's going on around you, you need to start thinking about it and talk to your past loved ones and say, give me a sign, give me something. And say, for example, if you want to move to a suburb called, I don't know, up the country here in New South Wales, it's called Tamworth. If you want to move to Tamworth, for example, and you're not sure to move there, or you're not sure of selling and buying up there, all you have to do is ask your spirit guides, just say, okay, spirit or angels or whoever's around me, please let me know, give me 3 answers by the next 7 to 10 days of if I should move to Tamworth or not. I need 3 answers in the next 7 to 10 days. You need to be specific. And sure as ever, and you let it go, okay? So sure as ever, you'll be going down to the grocery store and you'll be at the lights. You just stopped at the lights and then Spirit will put a truck, the transportation truck, and it's got Tamworth transportation on the side of it, okay? So that's your first answer. Then you'll see on the news the next night, Tamworth Musical Festival. That's your second. So you get the drift, that's what happens. So then they'll show you something like real estate or something like that. Someone will be advertising, someone will be doing something, and this Tamworth will just pop up in the next 7 to 10 days about you moving. So that's your 3 answers. Yes, you should sell your property and move because that's your indication from Spirit. It sounds crazy, but that's how it works. And don't forget, guys, that words are spells. That's why it's called spelling. So whatever you're thinking, feeling, saying, doing, whatever you have a limiting belief about. For example, if you say, I can't afford this, I can't afford that, I'll just get by till the end of the week. What happens? You just get by till the end of the week. So you need to understand that whatever you're thinking, saying, feeling is just going to get you by till the end of the week. So you need to go from the limiting belief, and this is for every single person, the limiting belief and the negativity side, over to jumping and backflipping, completely backflipping and feeling it. If you don't feel it in your heart, if you don't feel it in your soul, you're not going to still get there. It doesn't matter how many times you say you want something, but whatever you're saying or feeling or doing, you need to make sure that you get past the limiting belief of the feeling about it, because that's going to hold you back, okay? So there's no point even doing the manifestation without that essential feeling part, okay? And I'll leave that there. There's a lot more to it. So if you haven't already done so, you know what I'm going to say, because I've said it for 331 shows, is go watch The Secret full movie on YouTube. It's free, and that's going to change your life. That's all I can say. Oh, I've got someone coming through that has a really weird cough. Well, I don't cough. I didn't start coughing when I walked in here. This person's also got something not right with the right knee. So I'm getting pain in my right knee and the coughing. And this like is taking their breath away. Okay. It's the hardest part about being a medium. You've got to be careful because you've got to get rid of the pain. You've got to get rid of everything straight away. So Chelsea Westcott, she says, I'm severely addicted to drugs. Lovey, I know there's trauma in the past, okay, but this is the time of change for you. If you can't change, it's not going to get any better, okay? It's all about you. This here, this is you reaching out to me or reaching across the world to me, but I'm telling you, you need to change, love. It's all up to you. There's no one else that can help you except for yourself to make that decision. It's just one thing that you have to do is make a decision. I've seen this 100 times. I've changed so many people's lives around the addictions and stuff like that. So it's important to understand it's up to you, okay? And whatever you have had in the past, it's time to put the brakes on and the brick wall up and just push it aside because it's all baggage. It's not luggage. It's not like that beautiful luggage you want to take on a holiday with you. It's baggage. It's like the old dingy bag that you have to drag along the mud to get to where you want to be. Do you want to keep going on like that? I know I'm being hard on you, but this is all about change. This is all about, you saying to yourself, okay, I've got to kick myself up the butt so that I can get to where I want to be. Okay. So it's all about you, Lovey. And as much as you have suffered, it's time for change and you can do it. And I feel like there's going to be satisfaction. I just heard the word satisfaction in the future for you. So it's whether you want to go continue down the left path, which is the rocky road where it's really difficult and everything like that, or you can switch lanes because now you've got both lanes in your doorstep, like it's on the right hand side. So start to think about that. It's all about change and getting yourself like the mindset right. Once the mindset is right, and I know this is hard to hear, but once the mindset is right, or once you've switched over, things are going to change for you, okay? And I do see October is going to be a lot better. So as hard as it is right now, there's lots of things coming up for you in October. Like it's only April. What are we? The first pretty much week and a half into April. It's already gone past Easter. The year is flying, and I feel like June, July for you, Chelsea. Hang on, let me just write your name down. June, July is going to be huge, big changes, okay? And I do see the dollar signs coming in. So dollar signs are coming in. So don't lose despair. And I know this sounds, quite general, but I can't say everything on a live radio show. But going forward, I do feel like there's a lot of excitement. I feel excited for what's coming up for you. So please brace yourself and get through whatever is on your mind. Get the help that you need, see the doctors, whatever you need to do to get yourself onto a good track because you're not on the right track, Lovey, okay? And I know you know that, but it's very, very difficult to get out of that. I understand. But if we can all just pull back the reins and no judgment, no assumptions or anything like that about your life. Anybody that's been through something traumatic is usually gone down the wrong path in some way or form. It's very rare that the person will go onto a right path no matter what. So think about where you want to be. Think about what you want for the future, okay? Because it's all about you. Everything that you do is all about you. It's not anybody else's responsibility to make you happy, me happy, Ellie happy. Everyone has to make their own happiness. It's whether you want to or not. It's that decision. It's just that basic. So don't make it too hard for yourself. We love you. We want you to be out on the show here, and I want you to come, become accountable for your health, for your life, because otherwise, it's just like a constant spiral for you. It's like, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. I don't want to live like this. I don't want this. I don't want that. Well, it's time for change, love, and it's only up to you to do it. Okay, so let's see how you pull through and get through this, and we're all here to help you. So I want to hear back from you as well. I've got Angela Foote. She's from New Zealand. She's saying hello to everybody. Who else have we got here? Anita Singh, hello there. She said, I would love to know if the second half of the year will be easier than the first half has been, and if I will get some answers soon in regard to my health, please. Another one, health is all about yourself, okay? So, guys, I'm not saying having a go at you, Nita, but if, being a personal trainer for so long, I've seen so many clients. I've had thousands, over the last 36 years. And the thing that us trainers, don't get disappointed with, but can't get our head around is that people don't look after their body. It's like you want to keep putting sand into your car to make the motor run. How can you do that? Okay, so lots of things around you, Anita, as well, and I'm feeling excited around you too. But I also feel like there was surgery, recent surgery, or something that's come up, or surgery in the future. Is that correct? Because I do see surgery coming up. Okay, unless that's another person around you that looks like you, and I feel like a mother figure is there as well that looks like you. I don't know why, but I get the ringing in the ears as well. So ringing in the ears, and I feel like my head is confused. I feel like I can't get things straight, if that makes sense. So lots of stuff around you as well, and your health is up to you. It's the same as an addiction. It's like being an alcoholic. It's like, drinking Coke forever. It's the same thing. Smoking is an addiction. Everything that's an addiction, it's up to the person to change. So if your body is your temple. So if you're not looking after your body, then you've got to stop. You've got to stop and ask yourself, do I want to be in pain forever? Do I want to have this? Do I want to have that? So whatever you want, you write it down and make sure that you have goals. When you have goals, all PTs set goals for people. They have your weekly goal, which is a basic goal, then your fortnightly or your monthly or your quarterly. So set goals for yourself and then see what happens. Okay, because when you set a goal for yourself, you say, oh my God, I did that, I achieved it. Tap yourself on the back, because what I see mostly in the last 36 years is that people don't actually validate what they've done, what they've achieved, what they've actually done good, or what they've actually become amazing at. They're always just looking for something else to go, oh yeah. It's like the guy that wins the 100-meter sprint in the Olympics, and he's broken several world records, and then the reporter walks up to him, puts the microphone in his face, and he says, oh, so what next now after you've just won that race? And the guy hasn't even had a chance to even validate what he's just done. He's just committed he's just done 2 world records, and he's won the 100-meter race, and he's beat everybody. And the reporter says, what do you want to do next? And he goes, well, hang on a second, I need to absorb all this in first. So that's what people don't do. They don't validate themselves for what they've achieved. So over to you there, Miss Ellie. I saw a validation.
I've got 2 actually.
Oh.
The first one's from Chelsea Westcott. She said, I can't stop reacting and mouthing off at my new boyfriend. It turned physically abusive because of my mouth. I will definitely keep it zipped and wait for the 4 to 6
weeks. Yeah.
And Tanya Aiken said, I have been leaning more towards general. Now I feel more comfortable with my decision. Thank you.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, general. That's what I saw. I heard general, and I saw the word pop flash at me on the screen here. So all I see on my screen here, guys, is a question, and from you guys, and your name. I can't even really see your face because I'm blind as a bat, but I can't really see anything on the screen here on my iPad, and that's how I operate. So Chelsea Westcott, thank you so much, by the way. She says, I see. That's beautiful. So thank you, Chelsea, for sharing it. It's very rare that people are brave enough like you, Chelsea, to actually come out and say that you can't get off drugs, or you can't get off and get away from something. So all salutes to you, lovey, because you're the one that's going through the hard times, and you're the one that's going to get yourself through it, okay? Because if you got to this far, then you can keep going. That's the message for you as well. There was a lady that had, and I can't remember her name. She ran through a marathon through the bush, and she got burnt by the fires overseas. I can't remember her name. Anyway, her partner, they raised money for her, and her whole body was burnt, fingers burnt off, it's just really sad. Anyway, she's had that many surgeries, and sure as ever, her husband did some fundraiser. I remember this was a few years ago when it first happened, and he had the bike, and he had a little number plate made up for the bike. I'm pretty sure this was the story, and it had, you didn't get to this far to get to this far, and that's what I just saw for you there, Chelsea. Okay, so you didn't get to this far to get to this far to stop and just put the brakes on. It's time for change, lovey. Okay, so look forward to it. It's going to be very good. Lots of things to change. It's like, I feel like you're actually good at doing what's it called, like speaker work, you're actually good at talking to others about things, because you're wide open. It's like you're streetwise. You've got all that going for you, and yet you pull back the reins on yourself, and you don't validate how good you are, because I always believe that people have something that they're very good at. Okay, every single person on this earth, like someone might be really good at driving, racing cars. The other one might be a motorbike. Or the other person might be good at drawing, or sketching or artistry or whatever it is, or carpentry. Everybody's good at something. It's just a matter of them, taking it on board and validating what they're actually physically good at and what they've achieved so far. So keep going, lovey. Don't stop in the middle. That's what I get for you. So we've got Kim Kent. Hello. She says, happy Easter Monday. We've got Amy Tingley. She says, 12:22 on my phone right now. Go figure. So go and look up, Amy. Go and look up those, the 12:22 or the 222 numbers on the www.angels-numbers.com. Yes, Susan McDonald, she says, oh, yes, powerful prayers, 100%. Anything that we do on here, okay, beautiful. She says, I will pop that prayer down to you. Thank you, Miss Harvey. She's always on fire, this woman. She's amazing. She's been a spirit rider with me for 100 years, feels like, and she's just on fire. She's the most honest, black and white talking person I've ever known in my life. She will call it out. If she calls it out, you're in trouble, so she's on fire, this lady. She's laughing at me. I can feel it. Or maybe she's not. I might be in trouble again. I've been in trouble with her a couple of times now, so I've got to watch what I say. But she's a beautiful lady. She's a spirit rider. We told her, you're a spirit rider. I told her, gosh, how long ago? I think she's done about 120 poems for us, for everybody. So she's going to pop one down to me, which is beautiful. As usual, Miss Harvey. So Christine Horsch said, yes, the more prayers, the better for her. Thank you. I do have faith. Oh, beautiful. Okay, let's keep going. She goes, okay, you have found it. Yes, I found the dogs and kittens one. I think that's the one, Harvey. Please, could you check? Because I know that you've done 2. I think there was 2 poems for the animals. There we go. Let me scroll forward. So if I've missed your question, then please post it up again, because we are live across Facebook. I'm a bit behind, and even Tanya Aiken says, watch The Secret. And I want Chelsea Westcott to watch The Secret for me. The Secret full movie on YouTube. It's free and you will have no issues there. So we'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
Alive 90.5.
Need a drink.
What's on at Workers? Enjoy free live music every Saturday night at Workers Blacktown.
How's it going, Ellie? No sneezes.
Sunday afternoon at Workers
No
Mall.
sneezes.
And every Sunday afternoon at Workers Theatres. Plus, enjoy a full range of dining facilities. Visit the website at www.workers.
You know what I did to myself today? You wouldn't believe what I did to myself today. I was putting the groceries in the car. The keys? I had the bag and I was leaning in the car, and the key had it open and it caught me in the nose. And I nearly ripped my nose open. Oh my God, it hurt. Well, I was leaning forward. I was scrunching. I didn't want the door to hit on the thing there in the gate. Oh my God. And the other guy was on the other side. I couldn't get into the car.
I clip it to a carabiner.
Yeah, that's what I got. Yeah, but I had my hands full and it got caught in my nose. I went, ooh, that didn't tickle.
I clip it to my belt loop or my bag, so
yeah, I got them
I
too.
don't have.
Have you got AirTag? You've got to get AirTag.
On the
No, I'll get you one for your birthday. Don't buy it, all right? I'll get it for your birthday. Because the AirTag's the best. I bought. Huh? Oh.
He's got money to pay off first.
Huh?
He's got money to pay off first.
Got what?
Money
Does
to pay
your
off
smile
first.
embarrass you? If you have loose, damaged or missing teeth or loose fitting dentures, better call Dr. Jack. Dr. Jack and the team at Infinity Dental Care can restore a rock-solid smile using an oral procedure called Digital Full Arch Solution. We remove broken teeth.
Good, Amy.
Replacing them with a healthy smile you'll be proud to show
So
off.
loud.
For a
My
radiant
ear on.
smile designed to last
We've got
your
another minute.
lifetime.
But Amy, you're on fire, woman.
At infinitydentalcare.com.au.
She says I've watched it 3 times, The Secret, over the years. I'm still trying to learn to let go of old conditioning. That's the hardest part. So keep going. She said, so that I can follow The Secret, I will and can do this. So even myself, I have to go back and review it every now and then because I can't remember everything. It's just so much information in it. Yes, Wendy, Harvey, what she just sent me, the lady who ran the marathons. Yes, Tyria Pitt, that was her name. Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero. And welcome back to the show. We're streaming live across 7 platforms tonight, including a live 90.5 FM and Facebook. We are on Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. And we are live across the 7 platforms, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble. We are live every Monday night here on a live 90.5 FM. So if you'd like to have a free reading, you need to come over to this page, the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. My little producer here, Ellie. Say hello, Ellie. There she is in the pajamas. And she is here. She's on fire too. She always makes sure that I'm on point. So if you have a question, or if you have, oh my God, now I've lost Wendy Harvey's thing. If you have a question, or if you have something that you'd like to ask me about guidance or anything spiritual, if you're on the verge of becoming a psychic medium or a psychic, whatever it is, then ask me the question as well. I'm not sure if I can answer everything like dreams or crystals or anything like that, but I'll give it a crack for you. Okay. If I don't feel comfortable answering it, I pretty much will pass you on to go and see another expert, because I'm not the expert in everything, and I don't wish to even acknowledge myself as something like that. All I know is psychic and mediumship 90% of the time. Other things that I do is, guiding people in the right direction. And I've got a workshop coming up as well for anybody that wants to learn motivation or anything to do with, getting yourself ahead of yourself, like the manifestation. It's called the 6 M's, I call it, which is your motivation, manifestation, meditation, mediumship, etc. A bit of madness as well. But there's a lot of people that do my courses, and we always end up having a brilliant time. So if you'd like to join the course, it's on my page in the events section. So you need to go there and just book yourself in. Thank you, Jen Hill. She goes, "You are number one." Thank you. Oh, very, very cool. I got in trouble of somebody once before. I can't remember who it was. And they said, "Oh, you need to accept compliments." I said, "That's just typical Aries. Aries don't accept compliments very well. We get all shy and all, suki lala. So that's what I need to do." But anyway, so did we read that one? Did we read that one there about Jenny Louise there, Ellie? That one there about her son, about Jack? You got it, or you want me to read it? Yeah, you're right.
Can you read it?
Okay. So Jenny Louise said, thanks all. She said that all makes sense to me now, Lesley. My son in spirit name is Jack, and I can hear his name, whether it be that I see the name, meet someone with the name, or hear it on the radio or TV. 100% Lovey, that is all the little faint signs from your son Jack. Okay, so that's a perfect example of him not coming through and sitting there and having coffee with you and saying, "Okay, Mum, I saw that you was driving the car yesterday," for example. I know that sounds basic, but they don't do that. They just give you all these little faint signs so that you guys can pick it up. And if you miss it, they just go, "Oh my God, I'm trying my best." And you got to imagine they're from the other side, so it's a little bit hard to do that. But anyway, validation. I was meant to have a biopsy, but it had to be put off. Okay, so that's for Anita Singh. That's what I was saying. I had a feeling that she had, because I heard Spirit say that she needed to go and have surgery. There you go. What else have we got here? Here we go. Christine Hall. Okay. Yeah, that's beautiful, Christine. Christine is another lady that's pulled through from having an addiction as well. So if she can do it, guys, anybody can do it, Like, it's like me having cancer 16 years ago. If I can get through it, and I'm here to tell the story and to give my gift back to everybody, because I'm purely I'm a survivor of, probably the biggest thing that kills people. But if I can do it, guys, you can do it too. It's all about mindset. It's all about what you want. Let's keep going. Yeah, what's that one there? So that's brilliant. Yeah, so everybody's having a beautiful conversation on the other side. So we've got another validation there for you, Ellie.
So Anita Singh said, "Thank you for your guidance, beautiful Lesley. I appreciate it. I am working on looking after my health.
Yeah, beautiful.
And waiting a diagnosis, but I need to have a lung biopsy, which had to be put on hold until my lungs are less angry."
Yeah, so I just heard like screaming inflammation in your body there, Anita. So anything with an itis on the end of any medical term is inflammation. So itis is inflammation. So conjunctivitis, laryngitis, arthritis. Don't forget, if you've got arthritis in your bones, you have arthritis in your whole body, your brain, everywhere. It doesn't just go, oh, hang on a second, I'm just going to stick to your knees. It doesn't go there. It's filtering around. It's in the bloodstream. It's everywhere. So it's not a friendly thing. So when you have stuff like that, it's usually a mineral deficiency, or it's something to do with the diet. So look at the diet, because some things can flare up, itis items in your body, or itis issues, inflammation issues. So have a look at that for me, Anita, okay? There's a lot of stuff that I feel like the health is going to get better, because it's time for you to do your own research, Lovey. It's all about you. Oh, here we go. What are we? 48 minutes in. Well done. Oops, she's doing another one. 2.
Good.
Yep. So we have this running joke with Ellie, because Ellie, the first time, she's frightened the life out of me several thousand times after that. I don't know how many sneezes you've done.
I think we're about 300 or 400 now.
She's more than my shows, okay? So she's done that many sneezes. It's not funny. So Christine Hall said, no sneezes yet, and look what happens. Christine, you jinxed her.
You're all jinxing me.
You're all jinxing her. There you go. So, so what we got here, Andy Dan, wow, you still blow our minds how fast you are on radio. Oh my God, scary. What, with my readings or my talking? Or both? I think it's both. That's just spirit, because my spirit is so fast that I have to talk really fast. And that's why you can go back and watch the recording. I have to talk really fast, because otherwise I'm going to miss what he's saying. So I have to be just as fast as him. So the messages come through really fast and thick. But don't forget, I'm on radio and I have media law. So I have to make sure that I'm not saying something that I can't say with the media law, if that makes sense. So Jen Hill says, listening from the gym and forgot my earbuds, and they just turned up the music. I can't hear you. We'll be back tomorrow. Oh, bless you, Jen. That's cute. What else have we got here? Jacqueline Andros, you are a beautiful soul. We love you. Oh, thank you. I love you too. She's an Aussie girl, because I just saw the Aussie flag come up there. Beautiful. What else do we have here? Okay, so I want to go forward. I'm going to go forward now. Is there any more validations there, Ellie, while I'm looking?
No.
Not yet. Okay.
Yes, actually.
Okay, Tanya Aiken says she's wearing pajamas too, Ellie. Pink PJs with sausage dogs all over them. So Ellie's got, what have you got?
I have...
What's the cat? What is it? Hang on, I'll
It's
show
Bluey.
you what she's got.
The kids' TV show. I really love it.
Oh, Ellie. And what's this validation? Gee whiz. See, I can't work under these conditions. I'm going to bring my sign in. I have to bring my sign in and work with you with that, Ellie.
I mean, at least I'm not wearing my hoodie right now. It's
Oh.
a Cookie Monster one with eyeballs on top.
Yes, that's right. She's got a Cookie Monster with eyeballs on top with a woody. Oh, dear.
So Anita Singh said the biopsy is to rule out I can't say that.
What is it?
Sarcoidosis.
Sarcoidosis.
Or lymphoma.
Okay, so sarcoidosis is like tiny little sesame seed things on the lungs. Okay, so little tiny, like you have cauliflower and you sprinkle sesame seeds on a cauliflower. That's exactly what it's like. Okay, so that is a lung condition, and that won't get any better unless you start looking after yourself. I feel like there's zinc deficiency for you there as well, Lovey. So please start looking at the minerals, so that the minerals, essential minerals for your body, okay? Essential minerals. Tomorrow night I'll show you what I take, because I've got it at home. I haven't got it here on the street in the studio, but tomorrow night I'll show you what I take, okay? And everyone compliments me on my hair, my skin, and everything. Well, it's only because I top up my essential minerals after being sick. So everyone's blessing you, Ellie, for the sneezies.
Thanks.
I think we're gonna have to change your name to Miss Sneezy. Okay.
Some people they pop online and they're just like, hello, Leslie and Miss Sneezy.
It's Miss Sneezy now, that's it. we don't have another name for you, Ellie. You're just a cutie pie anyway. So we've got Christine Hall. For those addicted, look for my page, Addicted to Addict. And I have written some poems on there to try and help you. Oh, that's beautiful, Christine. Yeah, Christine, can you send that to me in Messenger so that I can post it up on my page, Lovey? Because that's really nice to help other people. And that's what I'm saying. I said that before to Chelsea. I feel like that, you need to speak out, you need to talk to people, and that'll start to help you recover from whatever's going on in the background. It's hard for me to say here, I can't say everything, but whatever's going on in the background, the trauma that you had, you don't always have to talk about the past, like it's once it's in the past, that's it, it's finished. There's no more going backwards. It's always going forwards. That's how I see it. That's why I never suffer. Doesn't matter what anybody does to me. If anybody upsets my apple cart, that's it. I'm on my bike with the apple cart and I'm gone. I don't look back. I don't care enough to look back because they don't respect me, or they don't respect my feelings, or whatever the case may be. People like to take advantage of your good nature. It's what's the saying? There's a couple of sayings that I have in business. Be careful how you treat people on the way up, because you'll meet them on the way down. That's one. And then the other one, I'll think of it later. I've lost my train of thought on that one. But it's whatever you have going on in the past is the past. When I write my book, you'll see what happened in my past. You go, oh my God, how is she so positive? How does she get on with her life? Well, because I don't sit in the past. I don't suffer depression because I don't sit in the past, because depression comes from past trauma. I know that's easy for me to say, and I've had my fair share of past trauma as well. But going forward, I don't want to sit in it. So I made my mind up not to sit in it, not to fester, not to have all that baggage. I want to take the luggage, the beautiful luggage forward with me, not the baggage. So think of it like that, guys. I know that's easy said than done, but even me, I had to push myself to do it as well. I had to push myself out of my boundaries of having, certain people around that were toxic, that were poisonous to my soul. So I just said, no, that's it. It's time for me now, and see you later. I don't care. I just go, whoop, that's it. Sorry, you've done your dash. I've given you 3 chances. Bye. I don't hurt them. I don't do nothing. I just move on so quick. So Shannon. First time hoping for some reassurance, Lesley, with an Easter egg. Thank you for the Easter bunny. Shan, I haven't seen your name here before. What else have we got here? So first time, what do we get for her, Spirit? So I get, I do get itchy head. That's for a start. And I feel like this person is a past loved one that when you go to sleep at night, like you can feel your head itchy, because I feel like my head's itchy, and that's just them pulling on the head or touching your head. You know what I mean? So, and I'm also getting 14 around you. 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May. So coming up in May, either birthday, anniversary, and memorial. I see birthday cake coming up as well in the near future. So this is like just before May or around May. I still get May for the birthday cake. I'm also hearing too that why they say to me, what's yours is yours and not theirs. I don't understand that. What's yours is yours. What's that mean? And I do get the anxiety around you as well. So coming up, there's going to be a lot of peaceful times, okay? So reassure yourself and make sure that you're looking for the peaceful times, because I feel like there's a few times where you've actually not kept your mouth shut, okay? I get the dry lips, I see the venom, they show me themes, and I get the venom coming down my face. So this venom here is from other people around you just talking, backstabbing. Guys, I say this a lot on my shows because not everybody is happy for your success. So keep that in the background. If you're happy about what's going on with you, you always want to share it. But sometimes the people that you share it to are just not happy. They get jealous. They've got their bee in a bonnet, so it's time for you pulling back and just judging who's who, what's going on around you. Because I feel like there's a circle of people around you that are just nitpicking behind your back, okay? Like backstabbing behind the back. And I know that sounds general, but you already know it, okay? I'm just confirming it, and I'll leave that there. But it's time for you to pull back, okay? Don't tell everybody your business. You only have like a couple of people, like 2 people that you can trust. And I feel like one of them is a mother figure, and I feel like the other one's like a cousin or some other female around you, but no one else. It's like you don't have that good. It's like good quality people, but not good quality for you, if that makes sense. Okay, that's how I'm seeing it, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. So Jacqueline, did you get that one from Jacqueline there? Late father's name was Harry.
No.
Okay, so she said Jacqueline in a triple. She said that's so true, lovely. She said soul everyone that came into my life had the name Harry. That was my late father's name was Harry. Well, there you go. See, that's another fate message. So when you start to see names of past loved ones, like for instance Jack, like before, or Harry, and you start to seeing it, you know, on number plates, on TV shows, on this or that, or someone else comes up and their name's the same. It's all these pure signs. Nothing is a coincidence. I never believe in coincidences anymore. It's just like nothing's a coincidence. So they always come through in different ways and not always the same, you know. So don't have any expectations. Just look for the signs, you know, the faint signs. 100% there, Mary McQuelly Reardon. She says, don't look in the rear view mirror. You're not going that way. You're going forward. 1,000%. I love that. I'm stealing it too. It's beautiful. Well done, Mary. Shirley Darcy, hun, can you tell me what you see in regards to my son? Thank you. So I don't know why, Shirley, but as soon as I said your name, I get the headaches, and I feel like there's like migraine headaches around you. This is worry. This is also lack of sleep. So no sleep. Okay, and I feel like that the son is going to be okay, but there's a lot of trauma behind the background. That's what I'm seeing. I see the trauma, and I see like, it's like, I wish I could show people on the radio what it's like. It's like you got your head down, you're just shaking your head, and I see your son doing that, like got his hands on his knees, his elbows on his knees, and his head between his legs. And he's just like shaking his head. He just can't believe what's going on around him. Okay, I do feel like this could be potentially around relationships as well around you. And I also get the anxiety as well. So guys, a lot of anxiety comes from a deficiency in magnesium. So please do your research on powdered form of magnesium so that you can top up. Take it before you go to bed. You should never have a sore body if you've got enough vitamin D in your system, okay? Your body should not have the aches and pains if there's enough vitamin D in your system as well. So I feel like, Shelley, going back to you, the relationship or something went south in a relationship. I feel like 6 to 8 weeks ago, or I don't know if this is you or your son, or 6 to 8 months ago. I just saw 6 to 8 and I missed the rest. So, but I also feel number 14 around you. 5 and May is significant. May into June is going to be much better. Okay, so the transition between May into June is going to be much better for you. Keep your chin up, okay? So I feel like you're stopping in the middle. And who's the person that does the rocking? Because I feel like this is a person that's constantly just rocking, or, you know, looking around, but there's nothing in there to focus on, if that makes sense. They're just sitting there rocking. It's like they're traumatized about something, or like they've got some other mindset or something not right in the mind. Like the mind's not clear. There's no clarity in the mind. That's what I'm seeing as well. Okay, and I'll leave that there. But keep your chin up. Between May and June, things are going to step forward, okay? A little bit of obstacles, which is normal, everyday stuff, but you're going to get through it. You're a survivor as well, so push through, lovey, okay? It's not all doom and gloom, so nothing lasts forever like that. It's just, you know, get on with it. Get your life, just push through. It's like Moses, part the water, you know? Let's keep going. Michelle Coburn, Annette Clark Nissen, hi love, not too bad, thank you. I truly appreciate your kind words, Annette. Annette Nicholson's beautiful too, same as Michelle Coburn. All right, so what else do we have here? Oops. Okay, Tam Shay says, hey beautiful, anything with my work? Okay, why do I get the itchy eyes around you for a start? I don't know, I get itchy eyes. And it's really hard to see. What's going on with the eyes? Yeah. Oh, I've got to get rid of this. Oh, wow. So who's the person that either has, what's it called, like eczema or skin condition or allergy or something like that around the eyes? Because I feel like my eyes are really itchy. If that's not you, that's either Leanne Baum-Leck or Daniel Pearson, Michelle Coburn, somewhere, Mary McQuelly, somewhere around there, whoever's posted close to what your question is there, because I just get the itchy eyes. Now it's clearing up. So she says, hey, beautiful, anything with my work. Contract end in August. Will I be able to stay or have to move on? It's a maternity leave contract. Maternity leave contract. I don't know why, but I just see you staying on for another 2, maybe 3 to 6 months. I got the number 2 with you as well. So what does that mean around you? So either 2 or February, but I see like 4 to 6 months. And then this, you know what? You're thinking that the ball's in their court, but I actually feel like the ball's in your court there, Tam. Okay, I feel like that everything's going to backfire on them and it's going to be the ball in your court, because you're just going to say, well, you know what? I want this job, but I'm not sure if I want it, because it's up to you. It's like the ball's come back, as I see the tennis ball going back into their court, and I see it completely pinging straight back to you as well. So Have a think about that. And then who's got the person that's got the eye issues? Because I feel like they're zinc deficient, because anything with the skin is zinc deficiency. And I'll leave that there. Okay, Leanne. So if anyone's had a reading and they want to give us a validation, please write in capitals validation and then send it all at once so that Ellie can pick it up. And over to you then, Miss Ellie.
So Shelley Darcy said 8 weeks ago Josh was diagnosed with a rare tumour in the sinus. His eye was removed. Prognosis was not good. Headaches and pain.
Oh, right. There we go. Did I say headaches? I said headaches for somebody. Who was that? Shan. I said it around her. Yeah. Itchy head. That will be where the scar is on the head. Is that correct? That'll be where the scar is on the head. I don't know. May. I just feel like that May is going to change. Like everything's going to change for your son. Okay. So keep your chin up. I want you to go watch The Secret there, Shan. Lots of stuff coming up for you and the family. Okay. So lots of cherishing time. So enjoy it. It's going to be beautiful. And back over to you there, Miss Ellie.
And Shannon said, many people around me do want to bring me down and are unhappy for my successes. I'm too trusting and need to keep more things to myself. I have a big mouth, but I finally put myself first and moving forward as I'm starting a new chapter next week.
Yeah, right. Wow. Beautiful, because you know, like it's being positive about everything that's going on around you. So keep going. Don't stop in the middle. That's what I hear for you there, Shan. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM. Just realised I was 3 minutes over the time for the hour break. Woo! Even my ears sweat. Ellie.
Hi, it's Bill.
Yeah, even my ears sweat in here.
Why side tables, you ask? If
You get that, Ellie?
Side tables in your home, whether you're always
When you got the
too small for
headphones
the
on?
right table,
Probably not.
or you can't fit a deluxe bedside
Do you get the
table
ears
in your home,
sweating?
let alone the king-size bed you want, it's time to upgrade. It's time to upsize. So, if you need someone ethical, knowledgeable and thorough,
Right, what else we got here?
Get your property into the best shape, get you top dollar, you need Bill from New Vision Real Estate. newvisionrealestate.com.au.
Station sponsor. We are the Insight Intelligence Group, specialising in Australian corporate investigations and information risk management, workplace investigations, competitor analysis, social media intelligence, reputational risk management, internal or external investigations. Professional and proactive Insight Intelligence Group works with you to ensure the success of the investigation. Australia-wide or global, facts, not opinion. 02 882 9837. InsightIntelligence.com.au.
Station sponsor.
What's on at Workers? Enjoy free live music every Saturday night at Workers Blacktown. Every Saturday night and Sunday afternoon at Workers Sports. And every Sunday afternoon
Hi,
at Workers
Bev Ridley.
Tutors. Plus, enjoy a full range
Andrea
of
Hayden,
Visit
hello.
the website
Oh, happy 67th birthday, Miss Bev Ridley.
For the full music
Happy
festival,
birthday.
plus plenty of other activities, including raffles, bingo, promotions, and fun events. Workers is your club. Station sponsor. Are you planning to buy a property to live in or for investment? At Hills and Shores Property Buyers Agency, we make property buying easy and stress-free for you. Our in-depth market analysis
Thank you, Miss Jess Black.
service delivers outstanding returns for your hard-earned money. Call us now at 888-8990 or go to our website hillsandshores.com.au to book a free consultation with us. Remember, we are buyers' trusted agents. We go really hard to get the best deal from sellers. Station sponsor. Looking for support that caters to
Got 30 seconds.
Ability Choice Care provides innovative disability and aged care services that focus on the achievement of participant goals and aspirations. Our services include supported independent living accommodation and tenancy assistance, home modification design and construction, support coordinators and plan management, community nursing care for high needs, and much more. To contact us, visit abilitychoicecare.com.au or call us on 1300 10 0011. Station sponsor.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero. We are live across 7 platforms tonight, including the Alive 90.5 FM radio station platform on Facebook. If you'd like to have a free reading, you need to come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and you'll see us there or me there. Ellie's over here in the background. She does all the validations. She's saying hello. There we go, Ellie. Oops, I couldn't move the computer then, Ellie. And Ellie does all the validation. She reads them out for me. So if you do have a validation, then make sure that you write in capitals validation and then post it up underneath that, all the information. So over to you there, Miss Ellie. We've got more.
So Michelle Coburn said, Leslie, my dear mother-in-law has been suffering badly with very itchy eyes to the point that she's rubbing them that much that she has ended up with an
Oh
infection in
no,
them.
bless her. Just top up her magnesium, her zinc. It'll stop them from itching. I remember a few years ago, I couldn't see. I had an allergy to something, and both my eyes, I couldn't see. I had to get my daughter and some family members to take me to hospital, and they gave me, I think it was 20 milligram of prednisone or something like that. It was, and within half an hour, the doctor goes, "Is that all I need?" He goes, "Yeah," and because I couldn't see him, and it was this tiny, tiny little tablet, and it just within 20 minutes, I could feel my whole face going down, and I could actually see after that. It was so scary. So Shelley Darcy says, you mentioned headaches, which my son has. Yes. Yeah, that's right. Because I felt it on my head. That's what spirit does. Gives me everything. Christine Hall, happy birthday for yesterday. It was my dad's 92nd birthday, and Bev Ridley's birthday yesterday. She is 67 and 21 young. Well done, Bev. Good life. Awesome. Yes, Miss Harvey. Ellie doesn't know how to sweat, hence her sneezing. Yes, I know she knows how to sneeze, that's for sure. Like, don't get me wrong, Ellie, I had about 6 in a row, so I couldn't even answer the phone. I was like going, crazy. It was weird.
Just want to say, I do know how to sweat. You should see me at the gym.
I know, me too. I went for a run this afternoon. I had went and did some grocery shopping. No, what did I do? I went for 4 laps around and I ran half of them. So I ran down the hill, around the corner. It felt good too. So when you get out and then you start, getting with the earth, you start getting out, even though it was pretty chilly, I said, no, I just need to get out of the home because I'm just one of these people that after doing 36 years as a personal trainer, I've moved every single day. And if I don't move, I start to feel like I'm, I don't know, just going into a blubbering mess in one spot. So over to you there, Ellie.
So Tam Shea said, yes, I wear false eyelashes and my eyes water at night, and I have surfer's eye in one eye. My job, I was there a year. The contract ended, then another job came up and I took it, which is the maternity leave contract. I really want a job in another team, but I don't think it will come up. I get the ball is in my court.
Yeah. But see how you're saying there, Tam, you're saying, I don't think it will come up. It's not going to come up because you just planted the seed with the universe. So you need to say, if you want to stay there, you need to plant the right seed. You need to say, yes, I'm looking forward to getting this job, this next role. I love the company. I love doing this. I love doing that. So that's what you have to say. You can't just say, oh, I don't think I'm going to get it, even though you want it. So it's like universe just goes, your subconscious mind, right brain hemisphere, goes to the universe, talks to the universe, and it says, oh, well, she wants the job, but she doesn't want to get it. So let's please her because I just want to please her. I don't know literal, I don't know right or wrong, left or right, positive or negative. I just know literal. So I'm going to give her everything that she wants. She's going to get the job, but she's not going to get it. Does that make sense? So it's time for changing that mindset there and making sure that you get what you want there, Tam, because otherwise you're not going to get what you want. So that's what the secret teaches you. And how do you manifest what you want? And remember, words are spells. I've learned that. I've learned a lot of that over the last few weeks. That's why I've been saying it a lot. So everybody's saying happy birthday to Bev. So let's keep going. Send me your questions, please, to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You'll see me there. We're live across 7 platforms. I'm an international psychic medium, relaying direct messages from spirit. No tarot cards, no crystal balls, no crystals, nothing on my desk, just my pen and my notepad. So if you're new to the page, let us know. We like new people on the page. Love, like, and share. And I've got a workshop coming up this weekend, and we've already got a lot of people in it, and I think it's going to be amazing, as usual. So I'm not trying to be biased, but I always try and make it the best ever. Do you have any advice for me, please? Karma Feeney. Wow, is that your real name, or is that just a made-up name, the Karma? Because that's very negative, extremely negative. It's like you're asking for it. if that makes sense. Okay, so she said, sorry to bother you again, Lesley. Do you have any advice for me, please? Yes. If that's a fake name, change that first word. Okay, I don't even want to say it again. That's really negative. I know you're trying to be different, but that's not. When you sit on a spiritual fence like me, and you know words of spells and all that stuff there, honestly, you're asking for drama. Okay, so get away from that negative part of it. Get away from the sayings of bizarre things. There's no need for it. It's unnecessary, that word. It's not what you were born with. I don't feel like it's not what you were born with. I really don't. Yeah, I do feel like for you, 16, 1 and 67 in the month of July coming up. So July for everybody, and that's what I've had over for the last few weeks. Lots of people with the number 16. I keep getting this flash me, hitting me in the back of the head. So I don't know what's coming up on the 16th or 7th or July for people. Okay, if I had more time, I could work it out. But around the world, it's I don't know. I just feel like there's lots of things going on around the world. So lots of stuff coming up for July for people. So brace yourself, everyone. Get it out of automatic mood. That's what I'm hearing for everybody as well. Get out of it. Just set yourself up. Like look at the veggie patches. Look at everything. Food's going up. Everything's like, start to prepare ahead. That's what I'm hearing for you too, Feeny. I'm just going to call you Feeny. Feeny, what is it? Where is she? Feeny. I'm going to call you that. I like that better. I don't even like saying the other word. So I'm also getting October for you. So October, big times, big changes for you as well. So coming up, and also money coming in the door. So brace yourself for the money coming in the door, because I feel like they're showing me the old-fashioned Pharaoh pennies just like flicking out, like the coins, like the pennies. Really, really old money, and it's just flicking out. It just keeps going out and out and out, and they're showing me empty pockets. So I get things in themes. So they're showing me the pockets, like pulling the pockets out, and they're empty, and then I see them filling up with the coins again, like the pennies, the money. So that's not going to be until after July, coming into October. Okay, so little dribs and drabs, but appreciate it. I just heard she's not appreciative. Okay. And the negative part of the name and whatever else is going on around you, that's going to keep festering, it's going to keep manifesting. Okay, so pull back the reins, have a look at what I'm saying. Go and watch this recording over again, please, because I just feel like it's I want to grab you. I want to put my angel wings around you and protect you. That's how I feel. Okay. So lots of things coming up for you, and I feel like things are going to get better after October. It's like the pennies dropped. Okay, so lots of stuff. And I just hear relationship as well. And I feel like there's been trauma around that. Trauma/drama, I just heard. And I just heard this big voice goes, drama, in the back of my head. It's like they're bashing me in the back of my head. And who's the elderly lady around you as well that's in the passing? I feel like this is a grandmother figure. She's had issues with her left knee, and she's also saying to me that she used to have the quirky ways of saying things, okay? So little things of saying things around you. So who is that? I don't feel like this is a mother figure. I feel like this is a grandmother figure, if that makes sense. She's saying to me that, do you have issues with your neck, or what's with the neck? Because my neck on one side, like the right side, is really quite painful right now. And I do get the anxiety around you, love. And I feel like that you're still, she just said to me, you're still growing up. It's like you're still getting there. You're still doing what you want to do, So hang in there, hold the fort with everything at the moment, and just push through. Be Moses, open the sea. And I'll leave that there. Back over to you there, Ellie. You got anything? So have you done that one?
Yeah.
Done that one. Okay, let's keep going. So send me your questions to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I can see them there. We're streaming live across 7 platforms tonight. Oh, beautiful Tam Shay. She says, I will get the job that I want. It will become available and I will get it. 100%. You have to feel it too, all right? It's beautiful. Okay. Let's keep going. Right. I still don't believe it. Michelle Maltese, looking forward to your workshop, Lesley. May I have a reading today, please? Michelle Maltese, you will get, so however many people come onto the workshop is how many readings you will get. So several times of reading. So that's how cool it is. Michelle Maltese. Gosh, I get 16 around you, 7 in July. I don't know if I've said that for you before, Michelle, as well. Lots of things coming up for you. Busy, busy, busy week. Okay, so very busy week. Lots of stuff coming up around the 16th. So whatever that means. So what's this date today, Ellie? What is it, 11th? What is it, 10th? So we've got another 6 days to go. 16th, I just heard again for you. So lots of stuff coming up. And yeah, and I just get 2 to 4 weeks time. Things are going to settle down. So hold the fort with yourself as well. There's a lot of people with the same issue, seeing the same theme. So I just feel like there's lots of stuff, generating, like festering around everybody at the moment. There's a lot of tension. And I feel like this is all monetary. A lot of tension around the world. Sharon Jordan, she's back. I'm back after my shower, and you didn't see me as I turned you around on the iPad. In my pajamas now, laughing out loud. Well done. Thank God for that there, Sharon. I can't have you on Facebook, in the nudie bum. So, yes, it's not good. Oh, there we go. We've got a validation there, Ellie. Yeah. Jacqueline. Oh. There we go.
Jacqueline Antrobus said, July the 28th of the 7th, 23 is my beautiful twin daughter's birthday.
Oh, beautiful. Go figure. That's cool. Twins. Oh, remember the night, Ellie, we said the twins? Oh, bless you. Oh, gosh, thank God I saw you do that one then. Well done, Ellie.
It was like a Wednesday night, wasn't it? And there were like 30 sets of
Yeah.
twins.
We had a night where I said, oh, what's the twins to you? I get Paul, Melissa, and Michelle. And sure as ever, it was like we'd hit Vegas or something.
Like 30 of them.
There was like, I don't know, there was 10 sets of 3 doubles, and every single one of them had a Michelle, Melissa, and a Paul in it. And then the next night, the same thing happened again. I said, I'm not starting this again, Spirit. What are you doing to me? You freaked me out the night before. It was quite funny. I don't remember. I think it was show number 200 and something. Oh, I don't remember which one it was. Someone else might remember.
Got a better memory than me.
It was
214.
214 or something. I remember show number 300 was very significant because that was our 300th show, and that was here, and that was a really funny night. And then we had that night there as well. That was so bizarre. And then when Early first started, when we were at the other radio station, so there you go. Celebrating of spirit of Leslie and Ellie and everyone. Validation, Lee Ann Biomlek. Validation, hi Leslie, I'm a first time listener here. Could you, yeah, but when you do, validation means that you're validating something that I've already said, Leanne. So you don't need to write it at the start. You just ask the question, but we'll answer your question. She's saying, hi Leslie, I'm a first time listener here. Could you do a reading for me, please? Regards, Lee. Okay, what do we get? Let me write down your name. Leanne Beckham. Has your name been handed down, or the Ann part handed down? I just heard handed down name. So Lee Ann, because it's quite unusual how you've spelt it. And I feel like it might have been handed down. And I'm also getting 12 around you. So 1 and 2 is 3, and you've got the month of March. So the last month is very significant for you. And I'm also getting 12 for December. So even though December is Christmas and you've got lots of things coming up at Christmas, I just feel like there's going to be a different Christmas this year. It's all going to settle down, okay? Because I feel like last year it wasn't the same. So it's going to never be the same, but it's going to try and get back to normal, if that makes sense. So it won't ever be the same Christmas every year, but it's going to try and get back to normal, if that makes sense. That's what I'm hearing. So in a normal Christmas time. And I do see people sitting at a table. So who's the person around you that has the big family? Is that you, or is that someone else around you? Because I see like 8 people, like a big table of 8, or is that a dinner thing or a function or a board thing? What is it? Because I see a huge big table, looks like a wooden table, and it's got not like a, what do you call this stuff, Ellie? Laminated or anything like that. It's not like that. It's like a pine wood or a light colored wood table, polished, and it's got 3 people on one side and 3 people on the other, and 2 people one at each end. And I feel like this is a special function. So what's that? Is that like a memorial, an anniversary, or something, or an engagement, or what is it? Because I see a function. I just heard a wedding. Is a wedding coming up, or not just for you or somebody else around you? Because I just heard the word wedding and I just see all the white doves. So what's with the white doves? That could even mean like a wake with the white doves and like a funeral, somebody's funeral. It must be, if that's not you, it's going to be someone around you, like Melissa Lee, Amy Tunningsley, Jules Polglaze, Jewel Gibson, Bev, somewhere around there. Because I just saw the wedding. And it just showed me wedding bells. I just saw the bells. So definitely someone's having. Look, I hope I haven't spoilt anything, but sometimes I do. So I apologize for that. That's it. I just draw a bell. It looks like a rotten apple, but anyway, or a rotten pear. Look at that, Ellie. It's terrible. That does not look like a bell, does it?
You're not wrong.
No, look, I have to show people. See the bell? Just here. That does not look like a bell. It looks terrible.
I think if you took off the lines on the top, it would look like a bell.
I was trying to do the chain that holds the bell, but I can't. I clearly can only draw Elmo. That's about it for me. But yeah, I do see bells and I see like white doves and things like that. I'm not sure if that's a combination of a funeral and a function, because I see both. I just saw the coffin, the brown coffin, and then I saw the doves, and then I've also seen the wedding. It's like the yin and the yang of life. You know what I mean? That's what I'm seeing. And I'll leave that there. Are you coming back on, Ellie? I just heard you jump out. So yes, that's what we're getting. Sorry, just had a bit of a glitch there for a second. What happened there? Got kicked out. Internet working?
My internet's not.
Oh, but you got here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm having to refresh every 30.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah. Wow. Karma, yes, please. I don't want you to feel bad about your name, but I just don't like saying the name. That's just me. That's my feeling for the name. Okay. She says your reaction to my name has worried me though. Don't feel worried about what I say. It's, this is only guidance. This is only guidance from me. But the some people that come on my page, I've never heard of you before, and I get a lot of trolls on my page. So if you're the real McCoy, that's fine. But if it's not, then it's a troll. That's why I have to say what I say. That's why I do this, okay? Because I have not seen your name ever come up on my page before, so it's quite bizarre. But if that's the case, like I don't understand why people would call that. I don't understand. It must be like a cultural thing or something like that. I don't understand it. You can educate me too, Melissa Lee, Lesley, is there any chance I may get a reading? Melissa Lee. Melissa, that's the first time I've seen your question. I don't know why you say that, but I feel like that you've asked it before, and that's the first time I've seen it. So, what do we get for Melissa tonight? Spirit, I get 18, 1 and 8 is 9 in the month of September. So I feel like that coming up into September, there's been a lot of communication breakdown. I'm also getting pain on my right side, just between my hip and my right rib cage. So whatever's going on around there, and you've got like liver, kidney, on that right side. You've also got the gallbladder as well. And I feel like there's something not right with pain there, or someone's had pain. And I'm also getting an elderly man around you. Now, this guy has got dark brown hair, okay? And he looks like his skin's quite olive. He's giving me pain in the back of my left part of my head as well. So all in the back part of my head. I don't know why, but I feel like I've been hit in the back of the head here. Okay, and he's showing me. Okay, so he's showing me with his eyes closed. When he talked, he used to close his eyes and talk. That's how he used to concentrate on what he was saying. Okay, this is an elderly man. And this guy wasn't a small guy. This guy was a big guy. So if that's not you around you, Melissa, I feel like it's either Andrea, Tanya Aikens, or Alyssa Moyot, Delia, someone around there, Dixie Keene, Shirley. This guy has got olive skin, dark hair, dark eyes, and he's not small, and he wears he's got like a big belly, and he's wearing like a blue what do you call them, like a blue shirt, like a blue collared shirt. That's what I'm seeing, a light blue collared shirt. Just writing this down, collared shirt. He's all smiles. He's just showing me lots of smiles. Okay, so this guy has issues with the stomach, and he's also showing me. He's saying, like Austin Powers says, "Get in my belly," that kind of thing. And he's just like holding his stomach, trying to pull it back in because I feel like he was in pain in the stomach. I'm not sure who that is. I'm not sure if I'm with you or those other people around. So the belly issue. Large. It was like it was swollen. And this man's showing me when he was lying in bed. It's like he's lying in bed, the white, and this is in hospital or palliative care. And it's also got, what do you call it, like the white sheet over the top. But he was so tall that his feet were hanging out the end and they're very olive. So his feet were hanging out. He's saying, and they could never cover up my feet. So who's that? Because I see him very swollen. I see him very unwell in hospital. And this guy has passed over. It looks like to me, I feel like this is only fresh and it's only, past, maybe, I don't know, since January. I just got January passing. And I'll leave that there. The message for you there, lovey, is to keep going as well. Don't stop in the middle. Okay, I feel like you've got this sorrow thing. I feel like the heart is like cracking or it's breaking, but you're trying to hold everything together. But just keep going. Don't let other factors get onto you. Okay, so pull back the reins. Oh dear. Melissa Lee, she says I've got a wedding in June. Perfect. There we go. Because I just wrote wedding. So I saw the wedding. So it's definitely not a funeral. It's a wedding because I just saw wedding. But I did see coffin. So who was that's passed around you, or who was that's had something with, like doves or white doves, or are they having white doves at the wedding? Because I see both. I see like that the coffin fly away, and then I see the birds fly in. So that's what I'm seeing. It's quite bizarre. It's amazing how spirit works, because sometimes, like I get cross signals and it's trying to work out who's who in the zoo. That's what it is. Over to you there, Ellie.
So Stacey Vidigal said, I've got a wedding this week and I just went to a funeral the other week and my doves were let go.
Ah, there you go. Was that the lady I was reading, or was someone else? Or was someone else close to her? Because I still see it. That's how strong spirit is for them. What was her name?
Stacey Vidigal.
Stacey. That's how strong spirit is, because I'm seeing it before I even got to the person. I can't even see this lady's name on here, Ellie. How far down was it?
It wasn't that far down from.
Because I'm right to the end.
It wasn't that far down from the wedding.
That one there? No. See, I can't even see that. I can't even see that name. So look, I can't see her name at all. So that's really bizarre. Oh, there it is. I just found it. She said, no, she says, do you see me having, she's asking me a question. Wow. So I've read for her, but I have not even seen her name. Wow, that's so cool. Ah, there we go. Oh, there we go. So back over to you there, Ellie. Feeny.
So Feeny said, my neck has been bothering me and I need to see the chiropractor. Okay. October is also the anniversary month for my beautiful angel nephew, Joseph. My name is unusual even here. I've only met one other person with my name.
Wow, that's cool. That's very, very unusual. Very, very unusual. And like I said, I get a lot of trolls, so I've got to be careful with what I say with them. Because they haunt us psychics all the time. They're forever haunting us. It's a bit painful. That's why when I do my shows, I have to block out 10 countries. Every single show before I go live, I have to block out 10 countries on Facebook. That's how bad the trolls are. And I virtually never get trolls anymore, thank God. But yes. Melissa Lynch's validation scoliosis I have in the spine. Fair enough. Yeah, that's not good. It depends on the degree of the scoliosis, but normally if it's over, 15, 20% from memory when we used to lecture about it, if it's over about 15 to 20% curve, then that's when you start to have issues. But lots of swimming for you, Melissa. Lots of strength training, because that can actually help a lot with the breathing if you have breathing issues, because that's where that will affect you later on if you have no strength training. Okay, love? So please look at that. Okay, let me go back. Simonetta, hello, miss you. Please, do you have, I was only thinking of you yesterday. Please, do you have any messages for me? Please, big hug to both of you. Talk soon. Bless, happy Easter Monday. So, Simonetta, I was only thinking of you yesterday, and I was thinking about your son. Has he moved? I don't know why I was thinking of you. I was in my closet getting my clothes organized, and then I just had this thing, Simonetta. I don't know why. And out of all people to think about in the world, and then your name came up in my head, and I had this vision about your son. So what's going on with your son around you? Because I know that he was going to move, but because I told him, and I just had this thing that there was something not right with the property, or something was going down with the property, and then you had to step in or something like that. I don't know. I just had this vision about your son with property and moving and getting to what his destination was to get him happy, because I don't feel like that you're happy at the moment, if that makes sense. And I was thinking of you because you were thinking of me. That's what I think. Please correct me. Okay, Leona Sunday. Hi, Leslie in spirit. What a beautiful sunshine day are we going to have? Yes. Well, we just had a beautiful last couple of days. Like the first part of the Easter break was raining, wasn't it, Ellie? So, yeah, it was awful. But anyway, over to you there, Ellie. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to a live 90.5 FM.
Live 90.5.
We all know that paying for a funeral can be a financial burden. However, have you ever thought of
That's
paying
what
for
it
a
is.
prepaid funeral with none of the ongoing premiums that is associated with funeral insurance?
So he's unhappy then,
$1,000 can get you
Simonetta.
started. Hills Family Funerals, a family-owned and operated business of 35 years, can make it easier for you.
Because he had to make the money.
9659 Ask for Richard Spiteri or speak to one of the friendly staff members to learn how. Get assistance today. Call Hills Family Funerals, station sponsor.
Hi there.
Hi,
Hi. I'm Jack. What's your name?
Sam.
Ah, Sam. Nice. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from
Blacktown. Blacktown. Woo! Blacktown. Blacktown. Oh, Blacktown City. We love you. Blacktown. Blacktown.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Julie
Don't think I've ever been.
Show your
Cute
support
Julie
and show up.
Pogways
Blacktown
coming
City
from
FC.
Blacktown.
Your town, your team.
Station sponsor.
The Hills
Two
to
Pogways would
Hawkesbury
love that
Community Newspaper
last ad.
is a family-owned and operated
Oh,
free
I said it.
community
Cute
magazine.
Cute
10,000 copies are printed every fortnight and making to 75 different locations across the Hills and Hawkesbury areas. If you're unable to pick up a printed copy, there is free online access at hillstohawkesbury.com.au.
Yes, she's got the Blacktown thumbs up.
The newspaper's social
So
media
does Julie
sites. The
Gibson.
Hills to Hawkesbury team's aim is to inform, involve, and inspire, which is why partnering with a live 90.5 makes perfect sense. Station sponsor. Are you looking for a home
Go,
loan?
Julie
Or
Gibson.
financing your existing loan? Confused by all the mortgage rigmarole? Not sure where to start? Give Deb a call from Debbie Does Home Loans. With access to over 30 lenders, she can
See what I
find you
mean?
the
We
best
just get
deal according
like
to
a
your
follow a
personal
milestone.
situation. Best part is, you won't
Follow a
pay
milestone.
credit
How can you
services.
be a follow a
Call Deb
milestone?
on
Gloria
0449
ADEOLA when you're a
909
troll.
The mortgage
You're
broker
just
that
asking
puts the money
people.
back into finance. Debbie
You're
Does Home Loans.
asking
That's what
people.
they do. Station sponsor.
Looking for a stopover between
Look, guys,
Sydney
this
and
is a
Brisbane?
troll. That's what a
Visit
troll
the
does.
City Centre Motel Kempsey on the mid-north coast. Clean,
Okay.
comfortable rooms with friendly
So that's
staff
what
and
Gloria.
family hospitality
Go away, get your
to
own
ensure
show.
your stay
That's what you
is
need to do. You need to
enjoyable.
stop
Within walking distance of the RSL,
stop harassing
McDonald's,
my
and various other
followers
local
and
cafes
buzz
and
off.
restaurants. Book on our webpage,
You're not wanted. I'm going to
kempseymotel.com,
block you
or
now.
Contact us directly on 026562 7733.
All blocked.
Station sponsor.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero, and we are back for our last half hour or our last 25 minutes. So if you'd like to have a free reading, then you need to come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We're streaming live across 7 platforms: Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, the amazing Alive 90.5 FM platform, as well as all the rest of the other Facebook pages. But if you do want to have a reading, you need to write your question up. Don't give me a novel because I got to sit here and read it before I say it on the live. And just write your question, and I don't even get to see what your name, your face is. I see your name, but I just don't see anything else. So ask me your question, and I will answer it on the live here. Thank you there, Miss Jess Black, for catching that person. We had a troll, like I was saying before. I just literally was just saying I don't get trolls on here, and I think maybe, I'm very lucky, and all of a sudden we get one. So let's keep going. Okay, Angela Foot. It's raining here in New Zealand. Oh, bless you, Ellie. What's that? 60,000 miss sneeze.
3 tonight.
3 tonight so far. It's raining here in New Zealand. Love a message, please, and thank you so much from Angela Foot. Okay. And I'm roasting Ellie. Angela Foot. So what do we get? So she's in New Zealand. That's cool. But so my friends were saying last night, I went out last night. That's why I didn't do my show. I went to dinner and we had a dance, and I didn't stop dancing for like 3 hours. And 'cause I love to party, I love to have my dancing shoes on because I'm just very energetic. And my girlfriends were saying, "Oh, we've got to go to New Zealand." Like, oh my God, I've been there 5 times. I don't know if I want to go there again for the 19 millionth time, but anyway. But it's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. Thanks, Ellie. So we've got Angela Foot here. What have we got for Angela? Spirit, what have you got? So I do see 17 for you, 8 and the month of August. So coming up, lots of little things going on around you. I feel like it's time for change as well. I get the cracked lips around you. So they say that from the center of the lip, B1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, B6, all the way up there. That's what we're deficient in. And I feel like that's going to help you. So your B vitamins and essential minerals. I do get the anxiety around you as well. So lots of magnesium you need to have before bed as well. Okay, so look that up. Start to think about the health. They're also saying to me, empty pockets, communication breakdown. Everything's just on top of you at the moment. I feel like the pressure on my shoulders. They're also showing me number 18. 1 at 8 is 9 in the month of September. So August into September, lots of changes coming up. Lots of big things going on around you. Okay, so you can hold the fort as well. And that's been pretty much the key theme for tonight is holding the fort for everybody. So keep your chins up, guys. You know, look beyond your nose. That's what I'm getting, because I just feel like that things are, just sitting in front of your nose and you just like tunnel vision, just see what's there. You need to expand that vision and look further, because there's a lot more things out there. There's a lot of opportunities coming up for you, Angela, okay? A lot of opportunities, and I'm excited for you. And I feel like they're between September / into October is going to be the changes, okay? So look forward to that. November, a little bit quiet, but into December, it's Christmas time. It's going to be, full ball, full steam ahead again. So brace yourself, because there's got a lot of stuff coming up for you, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. Oh, okay, beautiful. Simonetta says, I have lots to tell you. I will book an appointment soon. Lots has happened. I was sick. Do you see anything with my health? Also, I am going into crystals, pin my business and moon boxes and live shows. Go figure. That's awesome. Can't wait to see that. And what with the health? Yeah, purely up to you with your health, because I feel like that you just like let everything else get around you and you're always on point with that except for your health. So health is first for anybody there, Simonetta, okay? Very, very important. Health is number one. It's like safety in a construction site. You don't go there worrying about what the notice board says. You worry about all the safety aspects of a site first before you walk in there. It's like, you put your brakes on, you put your handbrake on when you pull up with the car. It's the same thing. So look at things like that. And I'll leave that there. Jess Black, she's silly buttons. That message was for the fake. Fair enough. Okay. We'll keep going. Tanya Aikens, lucky 3. Yes. For you there. Ellie, no more tonight. Thanks. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, Chelsea Westcott, she says validation. So we need, where's the validation, Lovey? Let's go back a bit. I feel like stupid buttons. Oh, we've got that one. Alyssa Moycott, hello, Delia, bye, Gloria. So we get another troll, have we got, Ellie? The Gloria one, have we?
Just the Gloria one.
That was the same one?
Yeah, I assume so.
Gloria, I think there was another one. I can't remember her name. Never mind. Joanne Lee, I think we've done Joanne. Did we do Joanne? No, doesn't. I remember the Lee, I just don't remember the Joanne. Joanne Lee. So guys, tell me where you're from. Suburb, state, country, county. I always love to know who I'm helping around the world. Rachel Forrest Bates sending me love hearts. Thank you. That's one thing that I do, Rachel, is I send love hearts for everything. I don't pretty much like anything. I love heart everything. And it's really, really bad because when you love heart everything, and I always send kiss hug to everything, and when you're text messaging your boss or someone from work, and you're so used to hitting the love heart, or you're so used to hitting a kiss and a hug, you've got to be really careful. So I have to go really slow when I'm texting anybody from work, because otherwise I'm going to be sending kisses and hugs, like I did with one of the guys at work a few months ago. Accidentally sent him, you know, that emoji con with the kiss on the side. I accidentally sent him one of them, and I quickly wrote back, said, sorry, I accidentally sent that, and he didn't respond. So, oh well, what do you do? So Joanne Lee, what do we get for you? What does spirit get for you? I get 18 around June, 9 in September, so birthdays, anniversaries, or memorials. I'm also seeing wedding around you, or white, like christening or wedding or something, like something with white, like a function. So what is that, like christening or wedding or something like that? I feel like this might be a christening, because I just saw a little baby. Okay, the baby's all in white. So who is that around you? This baby's only young, like 6 to 8 months old. Who's that around you? If that's not you, who is that, Joanne? So if that's not you, it's either Alyssa, Deli, Simonetta, Wendy, Harvey, Leona, Rachel, Joanne Lee, somewhere around you. Because I just saw the baby, and I just saw the white, like the priest holding the baby in his arms, and just like on the forehead and everything like that. That's what I just saw. So who's that around you? I'm also getting issues with an elderly person with breathing and rib cage. I feel like either the rib cage has been broken or accidentally broken from fall. I just saw, like, going forward, I feel like this is an elderly lady, very frail, very skinny, very like decrepit, but very like fragile lady, you know. So, and she's like little shuffle, little feet, like this, and she's walking, and she's trying to, you know, she's got a walking stick, but she misses her feet and accidentally steps a little bit forward. But I see her landing forward like this, and it's like she's hit her face, and I feel like the shoulder, like the shoulder's got issues as well after the fall. Also giving me something not right with the eyes as well. So this person gets either allergies or something's not right with the eyes, or tears, as it's crying so much that the eyes are swollen, you know, like they're swollen and itchy from the tears. Yeah, and I do get the anxiety around you as well, Joanne. And I just heard carer. So are you a carer for a person, or is there someone around you that cares for an elderly lady like this? Because I see the lady trying to struggle, and I see the wheelchair behind. I see the lady is like really quite fragile. She's showing me her skin. She's saying to me that my skin, like on my forearm, has got it's like, you know, when you take tablets and they've got frail skin, like paper skin. It's like you just got to touch them, and the skin like rips off and goes into paper, like tissue paper skin. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff to see. But if you could validate any of that, that would be amazing. Thank you. But I do feel like this lady, he's like her heart and her soul. It's like she's a pure little cutie empath, like heart on a sleeve, just really, really fragile lady. Very, very lonely, very afraid of things, you know, like afraid of just like sitting in a chair because she hurts herself, standing up, you know, like I see her very frail, like people helping her to sit, even just to sit, to do a squat, to sit in a chair, you know, like into a wheelchair. So that's what I'm seeing. But I just see a very frail lady. It's light colored skin, looks like to me light eyes, and quite grey in the hair. Okay, so this lady, and I feel like she's just showing me now and this lady looks like to me she's been in hospital or is still in hospital. Okay, quite a fragile lady. And I'll leave that there. Message for you is to go get something, whatever's going on with your throat. I feel like something's not right with the throat area. So please, or someone around you that has issues with the throat. And I actually feel like it might be this lady here now. She's showing me that she's got issues with blinking as well, because I feel like I can't blink from one side. Did this lady have a stroke or something, or a mini stroke, or like a Bell's palsy stroke? What? Because I feel like the one side's gone, and she's trying to, you know, balance herself, but she can't, because she can't quite get the headspace to do that. So she's actually, you know, a bit wobbly and a bit dizzy and all that stuff. So everything's like on top of her right now. So, and I'll leave that there. Over to you there, Miss Ellie.
So I've got a couple of validations. Chelsea Westcott said, "Yes, you were so right. I am full of anxiety. I keep opening my mouth to my boyfriend that's got very abusive, even physically.
Oh. Yeah, that's not right. We need
Um,
to put a stop to that there, Chelsea, because nobody needs to be beaten up by their boyfriends or your ex-boyfriend now. So, but yeah, nobody needs to be beaten up. It doesn't matter what happens. There's no need for, physical abuse, and that's just like domestic violence, lovey. So you're in a domestic violence relationship. So the faster you get out, the better for you, sweetheart. And I feel like that he's part of the problem that you have with the addiction as well. So lots of stuff for you to have a think about, Lovey. And you've got the whole team of people here in the background. I have quite a few angels that sit in the background on my shows, every show, and they do all the protection behind. They keep a watch as well as Ellie on my feed. So there's a lot of people in here that you don't see that I know who's in here that actually support me 100%. So when you're ready and you reach out in here, they're already there to give you a helping hand to help you get over the humps of what's going on. And that's why I stream so many hours per week so that I can keep people accountable, keep them on track, and keep them going. So back over to you there, Miss Ellie.
Angela Foot said, I have low magnesium and I have to have an infusion.
Oh.
It's a lot. Thank you for that. I am hoping to go back to work, and August is my partner that passed away. His birthday is the 3rd.
Yeah, right. There you go. So the August. Wow. That's what I wrote, the August there. There it is right there. Wow. Yes. I don't know why. Why did I hear Budweiser? I heard Budweiser for the partner, like the beer. Is that the beer? That's a beer, isn't
That's
it?
me.
Yeah. So Budweiser, I don't know. Did he like Budweiser or some form of beer with a B, or maybe I just saw Budweiser for somebody else. I don't know. I'm gonna write it down. I don't even know how to spell it. Budweizer or something.
SEL.
Oh. Let's keep going. Over to you there, Miss Ellie.
Simon never said, great point and very true about my health. Getting on it. Lol, I will finally learn how to think more about me, myself, and I. Big hug. Talk soon.
Yeah, she's beautiful. She's all the way from, what's it called? Not Minnesota, Canada. It's Canada. And I got the place.
Auckland, say?
No, not that one. The one that I couldn't say for about 6 months. No, not that one. I remember that one. What's it called? Oh God, it's on the top of my tongue. Never mind. I'll think of it in a minute. When I think I've got someone here with like amnesia or something like that. Montreal. That's it. Yes, that's it. Okay, well done, Miss Ellie.
Oh, she commented it. I'm not taking any credit.
Okay, well you could have, because I wouldn't have known. Angela Foot, did you see that one there?
Yeah,
we've done that one. That's beautiful. Thanks, Angela. Another one?
Joanne Lee said, it could be my auntie. I'm a carer for my son.
That's what I had before. I heard carer. Yes. There we go.
Said, I'm not sure with this, to be honest. The one about the lady.
The one about the lady. It's got to be someone in here, because I don't just get these messages for no reason, especially the remote viewing visual stuff. That's just crazy. Okay. So James Harrigan, what does?
That's what I was about to say.
So she had bad feet and her eyes are bad.
He said before that sounds like my nana.
Oh, right. It's funny because I just saw that comment. Sounds like my nana. She had bad feet and eyes. And I was literally just scrolling back because I saw your name and I thought, and Spirit said, go forward quickly. So I went forward and I found those 2 comments. And then I wanted to go back and see what the question was that you just wrote, because I just saw something from you. Oh, gosh, where is it now? Wow. Where did it go, Ellie? Where did it go? Here it is. I'm confused about my life. Proposers. What's that? Oh, proposers? Can you give me does he mean like proposing for a wedding? Is that what he means? Can you write that question properly, James, so we can answer it, please? Because I want to answer it, because I want because your grandmother's still here, so I want to hold her here until you write the question properly, because she's going to help me guide you, okay? So please write. She said, thank you, Joanne. Thank you. James, she had bad feet and her eyes are bad. Yeah, because I feel like I still can't see, and I feel like she had bunions on her feet as well. So she's showing me like trying to walk, this lady. Yeah. Okay, what do we got here? Okay. what's going on here? All right. Okay. So yes, we've got the girls. My angels are onto the post here. They're actually looking after you there, Chelsea. So you need to listen to them because they're very wise, very, very clever ladies. Yes, it had a stroke. Yeah. Okay. So we've got So isn't it funny how strong her energy is there, James? Because I was reading before I even wrote. I even saw your questions again. So spirit's very strong sometimes, guys. It comes through before I even saw the question, and I'll say some things, and then it relates to the next person that's coming up. So she had a stroke, yes, and I feel like she had issues with, like, she's given me pain into the right bunion area of the foot. That's where I'm getting. So like the bunion, she's showing me her feet with her big toe like out to the side. You know what I mean? And she wore shoes that she's showing me. God bless her. She wore shoes that were like a lot bigger than normal because her feet used to get so sore, and she's showing me bathing them in what's it called, what's it called, bicarbonated soda. Bicarb soda, yeah. She's showing me that. She's saying that was really good for her. She's saying I really enjoyed it. It had something in it. And she's also given me right knee pain. Now this lady, I feel like she had a lot of things, a lot of ailments. She's very fragile. She's showing me that she had it's like no strength in the body at all, like nothing at all. It's like like a skeleton. Like if I grabbed a skeleton and I put a fish around it, that's what it feels. That's what she looks like. She just looks like a jellyfish. She's saying she's still in this life. Yeah, that's fine. But she's showing me that it's really, so this is another person from the other side showing me this about your grandmother, okay? But this lady is really fragile, and doesn't matter what she does, it's like she's always afraid. I feel like that she's really like lonely in the soul, you know what I mean? Like she even though she's got people around, she just feels afraid of everything because she's had the stroke. She's frightened. They keep telling me the word frightened. It's frightened about this, frightened about that. Her feet are really painful because I've still got the sore feet. I'm just kicking my feet because I want to actually like take my shoes off and rub my foot, but I can't because I'm on radio. So, but I feel like yes, Epsom salts. Thank you, Feeny. Epsom salts. So the Epsom salts are very good for people. That's what I used to use a lot for when I used to do the AFL girls. When we used to go away, I used to give them the Epsom salt baths, which is amazing. It's full of sulfur and magnesium and stuff like that. But she's showing me that she was bathing her feet in something because her feet used to get so sore. She's showing me like white shoes, you know, like when you have the golfers and stuff like that, like the golf, like the, not the men's shoes, but white runners or something like that. That's what I'm seeing. But she's a very fragile lady, very soft and timid voice, you know. She's like, you know, like, and you can hardly hear it because she's so fragile. She's too scared to even talk loud because she's going to break a bone. You know what I mean? So she's very, very fragile lady, very like mindset, no confidence in walking, no confidence in anything. She's just doesn't even have the confidence to sit on a chair. She's very fragile, this lady. I feel really sorry for her. So it's all about, that's her journey though, you know. So, but he says, very alone, I can see this. Poor thing. Yeah, she's still in this life. It may be her sister speaking. Yes, definitely another lady on the other side. I'm not sure if it's a sister, but did they look alike? And was the sister older? Because she just said I was older. Now I've got pain in my stomach as well. I didn't have pain before. Didn't have pain right until now. But I feel like there was issues with the stomach with the sister as well. Okay, she's saying to me. She's saying to me that she crowds over and it's hard to go to the bathroom. Okay, I don't know which one it is now because I've got one in the passing and I've got one in the passing showing me the other one. So I don't know which one's which because they seem to be similar. But this one here, she's holding a belly and she used to hold a towel or some form of clothing to the belly to keep the belly like strong, if that makes sense, like to pressurize it so it didn't hurt so much. That's what I'm seeing. And what's with the blue towel? I don't know why I've got to ask this. She showed me an old folded up blue towel. So what does that mean to you? Or that will only mean something to your grandmother or to the past loved one. And my sitting on this chair, I never ever have an issue sitting on the chair, but I feel so completely uncomfortable. It's like every bone in my body is like stuck in the chair. Does that make sense? Everything is very painful. He said, yes, she wears them. Definitely, you're right. Thank you. And she's also given me like issues with the throat. I feel like that both of them have same function of issue with the thyroid in the throat as well. Oh, because I just it's taking my breath away what's going on with my body. Okay, so I feel like they both have similar things, but the auntie that's passed is almost the same as this one here that's still in the living. That's why it was a bit confusing. So I wasn't sure if I was reading for someone in the past or someone in the living, and when they both look the same, it's just the same for me, you know. And this lady is very fragile. It's like when she goes to bed, people tuck her into bed because she doesn't want to roll the wrong way. She's too afraid. She's like, she doesn't sleep well because she's too afraid to roll out of bed. God bless her. You just need to give her some beautiful reassurance, because that lady is so. He's saying, yes, she was older. The sister was older. She's always in the chair. Yeah, because you know people just leave her there because she's so fragile. She's too afraid to move by herself. The people are leaving her in the chair. She needs someone to. Oh, yes, she had a missing leg too. Which one, James? The one. That's why my leg was killing me. That's why my foot was killing me. I thought it was a bunion, but I see bunion on the living one, but I didn't see what happened with the other one. But my knee was killing. My leg was killing me. Yes, she had a missing leg too. Mm. Oh, thank you, Miss Chelsea Westcott. Good night from Vancouver, she says. Yeah, she's always in a chair. I feel really sorry for her. You've got to get her out of the chair, this lady, please. Just, you know, the more strength she has, the more movement. He says her sister. Right. 100%. So this poor lady, she's just doomed and gloomed. It's like she doesn't want to live anymore. She's like she just doesn't want to have anything to do with anything. She's given up, you know. She's just sitting there, just wasting, just festering away, you know. So yeah, thanks, Harvey. I just got that. Yeah, thank you. All right. So any other validations there, Ellie?
No.
Okay. So thanks for that. So James, if you could write in capitals validation and then just put it into one thing quickly, then we can read the whole lot. Ellie can read the whole lot. He's saying her sister. We try to get her out all the time. Beautiful. Yeah, it's hard to, like, you know, when someone's so frail, and I see this a lot with the mediumship as well, and they show me different themes and stuff like that. And you know, when they show me these frail elderly people, it breaks my heart, because the conditioning that I've had over the years, and the experience and all the stuff that I've had with my, you know, training and my lecturing and everything like that, I just see weakness in a lot of people. And it's a shame, because a lot of people, like I've seen 80-year-old people have you know, go to the gym every day. I used to have a client, she's still going to the gym. She's 77. I think I have to ask my friend. When I was training her, she was 73. She was a machine. You couldn't stop her. I mean, she used to come to the gym drunk, but but what do we do, eh, Ellie? I had to just do stretches with her half the time, because you know she was a machine. She was amazing. But anyway, we'll leave it there. I'm going to read out this prayer. Thank you. What have we got here? So, just black. I'll have to read those messages when I get home. Yeah, Bev Ridley, very sad reading. Anyway, we're going to do a prayer now, guys. I want you to think about the puppy dog for, you know, the one that's just had surgery. Its name's Fluffy, and we're going to read for this little puppy dog, because it's had emergency surgery 2 days ago, and the vets did not feel that it was going to live, let alone, yeah, Harvey, that's right. Older people are so vulnerable. That's right. That's really sad. But anyway, let's keep going. So we've got dogs and kittens. This is a beautiful prayer from Harvey that she wrote for another time, I think it was about 3 or 4 weeks ago. So it goes like this. So we're going to think about this puppy Fluffy that's just had major surgery, and it's going through its tough patch. Okay, so we pick up our puppy or kitten, happy indeed. Before you know it, in your heart they planted a seed that will grow, nurtured right until the very end. Before you know it, he or she is now your best friend. They bring with them unconditional love, maybe for a reason, or sent from above, sent way up above. As we train them how to go out to do we's, accidents will come as they try to please. The years will advance as they often do. Think of the joy that has been given to you. As they grow frail and old, we tend to their care. It's here in the moment you think we have become a pair. The weeks, months turn into years in no time at all. One thing for sure, they gave you love and were very loyal. Then that day comes, seems not far ahead. Their bones are weary, they just need their bed. Know that you were lucky to have this little mate. Their love inside you has sealed your fate. Look back on the years as they have ticked along. You each felt the same, hence why you both belonged. Be proud that you both found a love so rare. This is why you felt the love that you both did share. As this prayer comes to an end, rest in the knowledge you both found a beautiful friend. By Wendy Harvey. Love and light to you all, and we'll see you tomorrow night. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM. Thank you guys. See you later. Bye bye.
Alive 90.5. You are listening to Alive 90.5.
If you'd like to know more about us, jump onto our website.
www.alive905.com.
Okay. All right. There we go.
I'm back on the market and my stock's going up. They're giving up first now, so the boys will shut up. Ring, ring.